Okay, so in Photoshop, we are creating a new document, 18 inches by 18 inches, resolution 300. Now the first thing is I'll add a radial gradient. Okay, so I'll choose my colors and then click OK. Alright, so let's click OK. That's it. Now the next thing is bring in the first image I have here, which is a land. So I'll drag it in Photoshop, then resize it and position it. Now after that, I'm going to create a shadow to make it look like it is floating in the air. Alright. So I'll create a layer below it, grab my brush to make sure the fill is 100%, click once, press Ctrl T, resize it and bring it below the island, then lower the opacity. Right, and after that I'll bring in the house. I'll drag and drop, bring it on top. Okay, so I'll go ahead and add a layer mask and then grab my brush to then brush off this area to make the house look as if it's in the grass. Okay. Alright, so after that I'll add a curves adjustment layer, clip it to the house and then add shadows. Then after that I'll invert it, Ctrl I, then I'll grab my brush to make sure white is on top or the foreground color is white, then lower the flow and start brushing up to reveal more darkness at the parts where it's actually not facing the light. I'll add another curves adjustment layer, clip it to the land, invert it, Ctrl I, start revealing it on the grass to make it look like the house is casting shadows on the grass or on the land. So I'll add a new layer, go to filter, render, then tree. Okay, so from here you can choose the tree that you want from the list and the number of leaves, the direction of the light source. Could either left or right, but I'll prefer to put it at the right side, then flip horizontal. Then in the advanced you can change the color of the leaves of the tree. Okay, so you can click OK. So I'll add a layer mask, brush at the bottom to make it look like it's in the grass. Then I'll add a fancy shadow on top, just like the one we did. The next thing is add a curves adjustment layer, clip it to the tree, then I will invert it. Then I'll grab my brush tool and reveal more lights at where the light source is coming from. So where the tree is facing the light will get more light, or will be the highlights. Alright. Okay, so I think that's okay. So I'll take my brush to, I have a cloud brush, so I'll just click once to add a cloud behind the tree. That's it. Then I'll go back to my files, then I'm dragging this image, put it behind the house, add a layer mask, and brush off the bottom to make it look like it's in the grass. Alright, so that's that. Then I'll go to my symbols menu and then grab this symbol of a house, change the color to white, and then place it right there. Okay, so I'll add a curves adjustment layer and then clip it to the house and add shadows, and after that I will invert it. Then I'll start brushing to reveal shadows at the necessary parts. So I'll go ahead and tweak the shadows of the house if it is too much. Then I'll go back and grab the cloud brush. Wait, let me bring the layer on top, then add a small cloud in front of the location icon. Now I will try and add more darkness at the background, so I'll add a new curves adjustment layer. Right, that's that. I think this is nice. Invert it, then I'll try brushing them or creating the darkness myself. So I'll lower the fill, start brushing off, because I want the center portion to be more brighter. I think this is okay. Now the next thing is we will start adding our text, so we're just gonna write some few things. And I'll start adding the contact details. So I'll grab a pentagon. You know how to create a pentagon. Position it, then you create a rectangle attached to it, then you add in a symbol icon. For this tutorial I'll use the website icon or the website symbol, then place it within the rectangle, then add the necessary text. I'll do the same thing on the right, add the contact. Now I'll go back to the symbol menu, add this bubble symbol, change the color, and then put the necessary text on it. I'll duplicate it and change the bottom symbol to white, then shift it to the right a little, then I'll bring in this. Okay, so I'll create a new layer on top, then change the blend mode to linear dodge, grab the soft round brush. You can sample a color from the trees, then you add the light source at the left side. Okay, so that's that, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If so, click the subscribe button, add a comment below, like this video, and I'm out. Peace.